set up. Oh god. Okay, all my audio is wrong. Ah. Ba, 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 ba. Hey. Hello. Let me unplug my Elgato so I doesn't get confused about that. Hi to everyone. I hope you're ready for a little bit of a Sunday cool down. And maybe not getting our ears shattered. There we go. Hi. I'm gonna have a relaxing evening. I'm gonna stream some Final Fantasy XIV, get a little bit further in the story. It's been a second since I played this, actually. When was the last time I streamed this? Hang on. I should go check that. It's been a couple days because the last time I streamed was Pokemon's. I'm a fraud, I'm unready, and that's on me. Video producer. The last time I streamed was April 26th, and it's the 30th, so yeah, 4 days. Maybe my sense of time is off a little bit, where I'm like, oh, that's a long time. Maybe Final Fantasy isn't capturing. Maybe Final Fantasy says it's capturing when I actually... Hang on. Game? You good, Final Fantasy? Okay, that works. Okay, that doesn't work. What the hell? Help! Where's my camera? Okay, hang on, wait, this isn't actually the right thing. So this is... Hang on. We'll fix it by just taking Final Fantasy from that scene and pasting it in. I must apologize for how unready I was. Oh! My Elgato capture was on. Okay, that's what was happening. It was over Final Fantasy XIV. Alrighty, that's fair. That's on me. Alright, last we left off, we had to... There was shit going down in the Black Shroud, which will probably be whatever the setup for the conflict is. So I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move. I'm just going to teleport over here real quick just to turn this quest in. Then I'm going to go back to the main story quest. Because last time we did this, we did a couple dungeons. And I don't remember what else. Deca, don't get your feet wet. Alright. I'm sure there's a very interesting plot going on around this dungeon, but please, I just want this off my quest log. I made a mistake by accepting all these random quests. That's on me. What is this? Oh god, okay, well while I'm here, I might as well go finish that off. Because I think I have to do these crystal quests at some point anyway. And it's just bugging me how long this has been in my log. So we'll do that. What was the last... Okay, yeah, we killed Leviathan. Came back, and then they were like, yeah, there's shit going down in the Black Shroud. So now I gotta figure that out. I assume... Because I don't know what's going on in Heavensward at all. So I am deathly curious to find out, like, what the plot is gonna be there. I'm deathly curious to figure out what the hell is going on with this area. This looks neat. What is this? This is where the kobolds live, I guess. Okay, neat. Well, you know what? Kobold Society kind of looks Ghibli-like, and I'm into that. I'm down with that sickness. Hang on a second. Let me just, not get ambushed unprepared. Hello, friends. Yep. And in a shock to no one. Go get their ass, Barrage. I'm so proud of you. Well, garage blew up, but I don't smell fried chicken, so I think we're fine. Back to Mordana we go. Okay. Let's get out of here. We can turn in this quest, get this thing off our quest log, and then continue with the MSQ. Oh my god, there's more random stupid... I just said I was annoyed about how full my quest log was, but I could just grab those 2 dungeon quests while I'm here, you know? Might as well. Maybe I would be more invested in them if I stopped skipping through the dialogue, but also I don't really care. I'm sure that they're very cool. But, you know. Hey, buddy, this is important. I'll progress your efforts in infiltrating the Beastman's strongholds. That was what I was doing, huh? Well, here's some crystals. So these are the famed flawless crystals of the beast tribes. I've seen countless specimens from I know not how many excavations, but nothing compared to these. Their purity is astounding. You've done well, Deca. With these in our possession, we lack only the crystals of fire and wind. The former lies in Zark, the war camp of the Amalja and Thanalan, the latter, Nalan, the roots of the Ixo on the hills of Korthus. You can expect them to be closely guarded, the first 2, if not more so. Still, I look forward to receiving word of your resounding success. Damn it, man! I thought I was done. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. It's always about the crystals. Well, at some point I unlock a sick-ass crystal dungeon, so, you know, that's cool. Something to do with, that, I assume. I don't know. Everything over here is wibbly-wobbly, and I try not to worry about it. I assume it's someone else's problem to deal with. Okay, should I grab these real quick? Because... what the hell? Hang on. Okay, it's just the 1 blue. Right? I could take 1 more random blue quest. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. And on we go. Where's Camp Tranquil? Oh, it's in the Black Shroud. Well, would you look at that? How convenient. Now then. I believe we have a woman to poorly voice. Oh, wow. Hey, what's up? I came on behalf of the Elder Seats to petition the aid of your order. The Antecedent has been appraised of the situation. Neat! I like that they have this whole Solar so that they can actually properly spawn all the actual stuff. That's neat. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Rest assured, I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business then. I've received some most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe the Sylphs may have called forth their revered guardian, the primal Ramu? Whatever. I'm sorry, may have? Then it is not certain. The Elder Seedseer informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord Eleven to return to the forest. The Sylphlands, however, display no signs of undue commotion. Forgive me, Antecedent, but that fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, Gerudo and so on, Ramu is reputed to act only in the defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the Sylphs or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, twould surely not have escaped your notice. Fucking Christ. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon. I beg your pardon. You foresaw this eventuality and did naught to prevent it. I told Poplimo. I suppose I could have reported things to Minfilia earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Siths feel about people poking around in their territory? They already summoned Ramu once right after the calamity, but that was because the Garleans came trampling through the forest. And so long as Castor Morian stands, the Sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have the guardian deity on hand. In short, Ida and I are in agreement. The action of the forest folk was inevitable and unavoidable. And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Ul'dah drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. Shit. Hang on, I'm just looking at my notes real quick. Crap. How do I make my notes work for, like, all this that's going on? We'll ignore it for right now. Just like that the Sylphs perceive this panicked migration as yet another invasion and quicken their efforts to summon their god. I am put in mind of Titan and the Kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for a primal's coming. Indeed, one cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Dekka, through your dealings with the Sylphs of Lil Solace, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with the Gridania. I wonder, might one who has treated the Sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramu can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. Okay, sick. A fond hope. Were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the Beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can... Let us continue this discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramu's presence. The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement, Dekka. Oh god. Pray, report to Commander Hulot at the Adder's Nest as soon as you are able. Steel yourself for the worst. While I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter, experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord 11 will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow Scions will of course lend you whatever support you require. Okay, I hope this works, because that'd be interesting. Like, as happy as I am to have another trial to face down, especially for when I bother to get people together for the extreme version of these, I would be delighted to have a non-violent confrontation with the Primal, even though Primal is a potential ally. That'd be sick. It'd also go a long way to skipping past the, I was gonna say subtle racism of the MSQ in the AR, but, like, I don't think there was much subtle about it. Dekka of the Scions, your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of a primal is ever cause for alarm and unease. Though my men stand ready for any eventuality, I know of none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. The Elder Seedseer, however, would speak with you first. She is of the opinion that your diplomatic, rather than martial, skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray, make your way to Nofika's altar. The conjurer and attendants will admit you to the low stand. Every single time I have to talk to this person, I have to go through a whole teleportation thing. It might have been faster to go to Old Gridania, but I honestly just know that I can teleport straight there. You know what this game kind of reminds me of? This game kind of reminds me of the design philosophy of Hideo Kojima. And the Metal Gear series less so, because Metal Gear Solid 5 kind of dipped away from this. But Death Stranding, as far as I've been made aware, because I haven't played it yet, they were very much games of, like, we're going to force you to do boring shit to reinforce the payoff. I'm curious what the overlap of people who like Death Stranding and the people who like Final Fantasy XIV is.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty.
Oh my god, don't mind me. Keep doing your important speech.
I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramu is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace. Our guest informs us that the sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin.
And that's bad, right?
Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other primals you have encountered, Lord Ramu is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children.
Nope, doesn't make my eyes hurt.
Given that
I need a
we
new
and the
prescription.
Sylphs
These glasses are like
found
5
a way
years old.
to share the Twelve's Wood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided. Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations.
Damn it, I forgot about my staff.
The Twelve's Wood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramu himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples. You have my thanks.
Okay, they're cute. I like them.
Pray make for Little Solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin.
I guess-
A cool wind blows through the forest.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Yet, it is not only the Twelve's Wood that flinches at its coming. All the lands of Eorzea shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Oh, okay, they kicked me out. Alright. It's not worth it. It's a 5-second walk. Okay, cool. Man, I'm excited for this. I want to talk to a primal. Of all the nations, let's be honest, Gridania is the one that would be the most like, yeah, we can reason with these guys. Even if they're at, like... Oh, shit. Nope. Even if they're at, like, pretty decent levels of conflict with the Ixal, like... The Sylphs they got no beef with, and also more than anyone else, they seem to be the most, like, don't fuck with us, we won't fuck with you nation. Which makes them kind of a bad place for, was this always up here? Makes them kind of a harsh place for, you know, waves of refugees to go to. But pretty good for just like, yeah, the Sylphs are over there. We don't really care what happens as long as it doesn't affect us. Though I'd be kind of surprised if these Sylphs were cool with it. Deck of the Scions? I was told to expect you. I understand you go to treat with the primal Ramu himself. An unenviable task, but one of which I have no doubt you are well suited. I've been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak, that we might ascertain the location where the Lord 11 may be found. I'd ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. Okay, if you say so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are better. Nope, wrong thing. This? Nail it. So. Ooh, wow, okay. Let's go talk to Ramu. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow scions finish the investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. Hey, what's up? This one returns, and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching, and have wisely identified the precise location where the touched one summoned Lord Ramu. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good man to his fellow scions? It'd be this one's pleasure, walking one. Please, please come with this one. Alright, let's go. I'm very excited because this part of the 12's Wood is the most, like, interesting to me as well. I'm almost a little bit sad that I have a chocobo because I was very excited to walk through this way back when. But also, like, I'm perfectly cool with skipping a walk through the woods. Dekka's back at it. Look at that! Oh, that's cool. What in the shit is that? Oh, and the color gradient changed? Oh, that's how you know shit's getting real. Okay, I'm excited about this. Dekka's back at it at the Krispy Kreme. What did I just do? I simply right-clicked on accident and fucked everything up. Please go back. Thank you. It's gonna be out of sync now, and it's gonna give me a headache. Oh, look at how out of sync these are. Hang on. It's about there. No, now this one's slightly too far to the... Okay, I won't worry about it if chat doesn't worry about it. Wise ones have ventured deep, deep within the Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. I don't know why I expected them to, like, flutter forward and then instantly get bodied with a magical bolt. Okay, I'm into this area, though. Can I land up here as a treat? Excellent. Okay. It means literally nothing to me. I'm just happy I can do it. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Probably gonna be important then. We'll see what happens. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramu, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking One will find a wise ones not far from here to the south. Go in safety, Walking One. Why do I get the feeling that I'm going to have to kill Lord Ramu, and then all the not touched sylphs are going to be kind of pissed at me? It's just a bad feeling. Hey, Populimo. Oh my god. No, don't help me, guys. I don't expect that from you. There we go. Sorry, thank good about the rocks. Anyway, Populimo, what's good? So it's actually you. I'm relieved. For a moment, I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Ishtola's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough, Populimo. My apologies. It's not like me to ramble, so... At any rate, as I was saying, I finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I'm pleased to say I've reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramu was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's Aetherite. Come, Decca, the Lord of Levin awaits. Howdy, how we doing tonight? We're doing alright. We're just chilling a little bit. I had a very busy night. I went to my brother and we spent like 4 hours theory crafting for the Pokemon Regional. And by theory crafting, I mean I suggested something and my brother was like, no, that's dumb. While it's not required, you can right-click the other NPCs to get fun snippets of dialogue. Yeah, I know. I just want to get past this at some point. Everyone is mad at me all at once. We're going to ignore that. It's fine. I've done that whenever I found the area interesting, or the context interesting. Is that one going to become a god or something? Again? Oh, they're so spooked. They're scared. Oh, that's bad.
Nora betrays thee, servant of hiding.
Thancred, do not become entrapped in the thrall. Yeah, he definitely looks different from the rest of them.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest.
Can I bow?
Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs?
You know what? Considering he's saying this and not just instantly blasting us, I think this might work. Smash cut to like a fucking...
Redanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult.
I was going to say smash cut to an Always Sunny intro screen. Will starts a war.
Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest not for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Redanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other.
By what law? Okay.
Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. For light and dark given form when man was born. It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking? Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. But they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee.
I got a little bit of darkness in me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of darkness. Just a little bit of sass.
Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial.
Damn it!
If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
I'm almost a little bit disappointed that we're still just gonna...
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
I'm gonna take this as an excuse to stop saying ahem out loud.
I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramu, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Okay. Knowing that Ramu doesn't actively try to temper people makes me even happy. Listen, I'm happy that, like, we don't have to start shit with this guy. We're just chilling. Oh my god! Hey, Ramu, if you're watching this, I want it on the record. They started this shit, not me. I'm a good boy. Can you please cut the shit? I'm just trying to be a good little lad. Okay, let's try our best not to fuck up this then. I can do this. It's just a hard one. This is definitely going to... I'm definitely going to have to write down a bunch of notes after this, though, just because I'm interested in Ramu. I like that we're not fighting one. It kind of gives me hope for, like, not redemption of the other primals, because that implies a lot that I don't mean, but like more intricate storylines than just they want to kill us all, you know? I'm excited. Alright. I am, you know, jumping straight into this trial, so let's see if I can manage to not fuck it up. I feel like I changed my key binding since the last time I did like a dungeon. Not all primals are kept from the same cloth. Yeah, but I like to believe that, like, you know, most primals are not inherently evil. That would be nice. Inherent evil is so boring. That's why with the refugee crisis in Ul'dah, as soon as it went to, like, world domination, my interest plummeted. The main issue is that they consume massive amounts of ether, even if they're benevolent. Their death is staying to the health of the planet. That, no. Even Ramu? Well then, if that was true, I feel like just stay out of the AoE stuff and kill the little guys. I can do that. What the fuck happened to that tank that they instantly started losing health? Okay, everyone's health is fine because I gave regen straight at the start. Just nuke him down nice and quick. Have swift cast ready for res real quick. After since I learned that little trick. Oh shit. Oh, this is on me. fine. No one has any debuffs I have to worry about. Oh, I fucked up and didn't cast air on him. I don't even have to cast any healing. What is this? It'll be hard at some point, right? I don't even need to heal that person yet. They're fine. Let's go ahead and actually use my off-world cooldowns. That seems important for, like... Oh, okay. Kill the little ones. I'm just washing everyone's health. Okay, maybe that's bad. Maybe I can get a Medica off real quick. Make sure that everyone's fine. How are they doing? They've got Medica on that F8. They're fine. They're not great, but they're fine. You know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity to get a Medica off again. Is this okay? I feel like we just exploded, and yet we're still fine. So, like, that's good. What is this spell? Rescue. Okay. Oh, shit. I got them. I also am running out of mana, but that's fine. Oh shit, my health. Oh my god, my health. I'm fine. The other healer got me right as I got myself. Now I'm back in control. F7's looking a little bit rough, but their health is still fine. Yeah, they're fine. I'm gonna go ahead and give a regen real quick to them while I got the chance. Oh, shit. Oh, jeez. We can get a heal off on them real quick, just to make sure. Oh shit, the tanks are getting bodied real fast. Let me cast here on the wrong one. I'm just gonna make sure that no one dies right at the end. I'm out of mana. Fine. Can I not? I'm out of mana. I had to swift cast that cure, which was probably a mistake. Okay. Primals are inherently dangerous, they cannot exist. That seems to conflict with the fact that the Scions are cool with, like, being at peace with the Primal. Like, we seem 100% fine. Fuck, I don't know. We seem 100% fine with, like, the Primals so long as they fuck off and leave us alone.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, It shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Huh. Well, that's less interesting.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one.
Oh.
In witnessing thy struggle, the truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Alright. Man, I was excited to be friends with a primal. Oh well. Whatever, we can't have nice things. Like, I get what you're saying. I get it. Primals are inherently a blight upon the land. I just think that's less cool. Absolutes are very boring to me. I said this like 20 minutes ago, but man, I was excited for the idea of, like, you know, cooperating with a primal. Oh well. He challenged you to a test of arms. It is well then that you have some experience in such matters. The peoples of both Gridania and Little Solace will be relieved to hear that the Lord 11 has accepted you as the Force Champion of Peace. You performed a monumental duty this day, Tekka. The Elder Seats here must be informed of your deeds at once. Oh. I didn't see the MSQ symbol because Barrage's beak was over it. Thank you, Barrage. In fact, hang on. Could you please take, like, a step? Thank you. The Elder Seeds here will wish to hear your experiences firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and make directly for the lowest stand. The Conjurate Novica's Arbiter will be expecting you. Farewell, Dekka. Farewell, fuckface. I know I said it a lot, but the Ninja Primals will be further expounded upon, don't worry. Yeah, well. We'll see what's good. What even is the Lotus Stand? I don't actually understand that. Oh, it's sunny here. It's in a pocket dimension. Alright, hey, what's up, people? I gotta say, I love Connie Senna's personal guard. Their armor looks pretty sick.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell? Ramuh made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without.
Is a white dye super expensive?
It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees.
Ah, god damn it. Hang on, I'm sorry. I didn't realize, I didn't realize that my, my size of this got fucked up and there's black bars on the sides. I fixed that a long time ago. I'm not very delighted that it broke. How do I lock the transform? damn it. Hang on. There you go. Okay. Well, shit. Let me copy that over to the other scene real quick. Sorry about that. Don't know exactly what happened there. Not very delighted that it did. Must have happened when I copied it over. Okay, whatever. A single pot of dye can go for literally 1,000,000 gil depending on your server. What the fuck? Why? Can you not make dye? Jesus.
Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest.
Pure white and pure black are special.
As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose.
Well, is there no way to
Yet
get them?
now is scarce the time to forget
Oh my god,
our
I'm sorry.
shared responsibility.
There we go.
If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all.
Only obtainable at very low odds from retainer ventures. Shit. Should probably hire a retainer then, shouldn't I?
Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off.
Or with real money.
On behalf
Fair.
of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Yeah, I assumed that it was like some special
Lord
shop.
Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Maybe you should eat a banana and calm down. Thus ends another daunting mission, eh, Deca? I had hoped Lord Ramu could be persuaded with the words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire your adroitness with which you responded to the Primal Sun challenge. Hang on, I need to Google something. Adroitness. Cleverness or skill. Thanks, buddy. And it seems that Uranger too was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Deca? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Yeah, man. Let's do it. Man, why can't I get teleport tickets to Revenant's Toll? Most people make do with very, very dark purple dye. I'm confused. Surely there's some craft job that can make dye, right? I guess not, or at least they can't make white dye, but that would make even less sense, so I just assumed that they can't make dye at all. You can make some dyes with crafting, not all dyes. Well, that is lame. Pure white and pure black you can't make. That's a little bit silly. Welcome back, Deca. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but Uranger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord 11, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascient's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. Sure. Sup, y'all?
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
I also forgot about my staff's face for a while there.
As all here assembled now know, In its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus.
Damn, he's rich. Anyway, hang on, I just remembered something. Huh. Hang on. So that was from my good old... Yeah, that'll work. Will that work? How's that text size? I could make it bigger, but the problem is that I actually can't. It's very tiny. Can I change this? No. I'm sorry, hang on, I'm just distracted looking at this now. No, that's fine. Well, it's better than nothing, is my current attitude. So we're just gonna keep it there, and we're gonna see how it looks. Excuse me. Gee. We're gonna keep it there for a bit and see how it looks. Hang on. Test. Like, it's a bad resolution for, like, mobile and stuff. But full screen? It's also pretty bad. And my screen's pretty huge. You know what? We'll hide it for now. We'll deal with it later. Unless... Hang on. Excuse me while I'm distracted by this. I really want to try this. A little bit of screaming as a treat. It does not show up. Because I hit it. Okay, hang on. I can make this workable. I can make this workable. Give me one last second. And that is less than awful. And we're going to keep that for later. Okay, cool. So now chat's on stream. Ain't that nice?
Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
I'm sorry, Y'shtola? Is it not Y'shtola? Uh-oh.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Oh god. There's gonna be a quiz. Oh my god, do a Pokemon Stadium minigame. You won't. Where the fuck did the room go?
Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, hang on. No, wait. Teacher, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize we were starting class. Fuck. Okay. Souls equal ether. Go on.
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
Okay.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls.
Okay.
Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape.
Okay.
Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
So they like soul fertilizer. Cool.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
But I'm confused. If we're using solidified crystals as the ether to give the primals form, they're not drawing upon the land, they're drawing upon the crystals. So why is the land getting hurt?
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
Once summoned, they start sucking up everything around them. I'm sure that's true. It's just not what they've said at all. So I'm sure you're right. I just wish that they said it here.
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Okay. Immortal, not immoral, you know what, I'll know what that means. Immoral souls dwell between real life and aether sea. And I'll rephrase that in a better way when I'm done taking notes.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
Think of it like being born. Yes, your mother's energy was what created you, but you have to eat to keep leaving. My counterpoint to that would be that that implies that literally all life drains the land around it. Which you could argue is true because we, like, eat shit, but, like, you know.
I I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady.
Okay, so what we need is some proton packs, some ghost traps,
Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
Something about saying we're going to extinguish their soul feels wrong to me.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Let's see what's up. Alright. Oh, fuck. It's the... I'm sorry, what's the evil organization from Kingdom Hearts? Organization 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit. Oh, God, I cannot do an intimidating voice. I am very soft. The Lord of... Fuck, that probably sounds so bad. The Lord of Levin is returned to the Aether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramuh's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Warland, Levin. All have now been humbled by the Bringer of Light. The limitless potential of man. Hydaelyn's servant grows mightier by the day. Yet he prospers at great cost to his mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masters survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wane. Yet even as it enervates, the ardor and powers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. Ah, shit, it is Kingdom Hearts! And that is a task to which we bend our every effort. Oh shit, so Lahabre is definitely alive. Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. I don't mean to intimidate y'all, but you are, like... Evil robed figures in a sea of black void. That feels kind of... I would double check myself before I wreck myself here. Okay. Couple notes. Just a few. It's coming up. I apologize. I fucked up the aspect ratio. Nope, apparently it's fine. That's not right. That's not right at all. Hang on. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the... What? The shit? What the fuck is going on? Why is my setup so busted? Oh, that's not right. Why is my setup so busted today? I can't capture the full GIMP window. Which, like, isn't what I want to do. But, like, the fact that I can't do it in the first place is concerning. Weird. Okay, we'll just ignore it for right now. It's basically what it should be. Still concerning. Okay. So. Okay, that one's on me. There we go. God's sake, you little asshole. I don't know why everything really wants to break today, but I'll make sure that it suffers for it. I don't know. Okay, so we just have a couple quick notes on Aether. Just real quick. So, Aether equals soul energy. So every time a mortal is born, mortal is born equals Aether sucked out. Sucked out of the sea. And then every time mortal dies equals Aether back to the future. See. And then the Asians when killed their soul doesn't fully re-enter the Aether. C. Parentheses, immortality. And I'm gonna actually put this in quotes. Oh, I've disappeared. There we go. So there's an interesting thing that's coming out of this. Hi, Kevlar, what's up? There's an interesting thing that's coming out of this, which is the fact that, something stops the primals from fully reintegrating into the Aether Sea. They just kind of chill out in there until they're summoned forth again, which implies that there's some way for a soul to fully re-enter the Aether Sea and yet retain itself. So that's going to be a problem later. I almost wonder if I'm being given false information here. Like, because, you know, what makes the primal special is an important question, especially when we know that new primals can be created from belief. Maybe that's what sort of maintains their form, essentially, but we'll find out. Thank you for the materia that I'm never going to use. Now that the matter of Ramuh has, for the present, been put to rest, there's something I would show you, Dekka. Look at this sick-ass map. Oh, it is a letter of thanks signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentions, in particular, the names of all the defeated primals. Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mughal-Mog XII, may his reign be long and bountiful, Leviathan, and now Ramuh. Needless to say, there's only one among our number who have faced us all. And through these words of gratitude to address to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I too must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you've never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, Dekka, and Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. Thanks. Pray, do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own. And that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow. And there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we are no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you won over to our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has been ever long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of Little Solace, who wish naught of conflict. Of the Alamegans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there are the many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant's Toll, honest men and women who seek to employ their skills for the good of all. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians. And combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, antecedent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience you if I unduly absent myself for a time. I'm trying to undulate my voice there. Oh, hey, what's up, Alphino? Alphino. I take it the troubles in Ul'dah no longer require your attention? Cal, what the fuck was I doing for Alphino's voice? Oh, hang on. There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such that I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. All I know is that Kyria recently streamed this game, and their title was Alphino starts a PMC with "is always sunny's." It's always sunny text implied. So I'm scared. I have a message from you from. You recall the refugee girl, the one whose parents were missing? They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. I don't believe you. Why, Alphino, am I understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Deca, you you've been away from Ravenous Toll for some time now. I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Oblige? Why not oblige him with a visit? It's not that I don't trust Alphino. Is that look at this smug motherfucker. Would you trust him? I wouldn't. On the basis of fuck this guy. Yo, Zon! What's up, man? Look, it's Mr. Deca. He's back from his adventures. We heard you were off fighting primals and that there's some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Doman's Adventure Guild to protect all the Domans. Oh, do you think you could train us today, Mr. Deca? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals? What's all this commotion then? Hey, I've seen you two around, but I have no idea who you are. Mr. Boulder and Mr. Colnay, did you know that Master Deca is back? So it would seem. Welcome home, Deca. My companion and I recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as Hoary Boulder, and this bookish fellows. Sorry. Fine. I'll make sure I at least write them down if they're important enough to get names, though I would be not very surprised if they died very quickly. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we've taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the arts of combat. I told you, Mr. Boulder, we're not younglings anymore. We're adventurers! And we were just asking Mr. Deca if he could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside him, don't you? You're like 10. Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordana are ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Deca? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. Ori, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. Well, mayhaps I am. But what matters the motive when the children stand so much to learn from the lesson? What say you, Deca? Would you consent to spar with me? A tank against a healer? Yeah, this should be even. Do I get barrage? Hurrah! We're to have a tournament! Come on, everyone. We must prepare our gear for an outing. Do try not to disappoint them. Have faith, Colnay! I shall summon every last ounce of strength to make this a worthy contest. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. Healers kill tanks all the time. Yeah, all I need to do is press rescue next to a pit. One hit kill. Now, children, watch this! I tried to throw myself off screen, didn't work. Hang on. I'm gonna try this bit again. It's gonna be very funny. What are the odds? Okay, if you get a crash, know that I'm sorry. Anyway, now, children, watch this. Oh god. Was that as pitiful as it felt? Because I'll be honest, in terms of like the best I could have done, I think that like I should have given like more oomph, right? Like I really went like wah when I could have gone like wah, you know? Like I don't know. I don't do a lot of like physical comedy. I admit it's not my strong suit, right? I'm very weak. I'm very frail. I'm very like eh. But like I think that if I really give it like a big oomph, you know, that could have been funny. But you know, my biggest like physical comedy thing was like when I fell on that. But like, you know, that was mostly gravity. I myself, I'm just pretty weak, you know. But I tried. So, anyway, let's go kill him, man. Like a Wario Wah or a Waluigi Wah. Oh, also, everyone here gets to appreciate the deep lore. Hang on. You see that? That's a new disc plate I got. It's very big compared to like how big I am, and it's my personal trophy. This I got for myself in no small part because I spent like 20 hours on stream trying to kill that fucker and beat Pantheon 5. So maybe at some point I'll get myself another one for Final Fantasy. Maybe I'll fill up this wall with trophies. But I just like this. In the meantime, this right here, this is mine. I'm very happy about it. I just got it in like 2 days ago. It was visible during the Pokemon stream yesterday, but I never really thought to talk about it. But this I'm very proud of. Anyway, time to kill him, man. So do I get prep time? You know, can I... He'll just be like, alright, let me show y'all younglings how to fight, and I just drop a boulder on him from up on a cliff. What level is he? Okay. I mean, if he needs to downgrade my power for this to be a fair fight. Eventually, you can do that Black Knight class questline and then buy a certain art from Saren. Hang on. Pardon? Hang on. Discord Saren. Paste that image. All caps. What did you do? Okay. Thank you, Bryce. A new thing to yell at Saren about. Saren has a real good Dark Knight art. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Yeah, that is the Radiance, and that is, here. Let me make it real easy on y'all. Because I'm very proud of it, and I want to show off. And this gives me a good excuse. So. Ah, see daisy. Sorry about hitting the mic there. And I can go ahead and show y'all that. There's the link. So that's what it looks like a little bit closer up so that you can actually see it. Alright, let's fight. Ahem. Hori? Are you certain you wish to fight him alone? That is Deca you face. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without Deca to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello, you haven't begun yet, have you? Oh my god, how embarrassing. Oh no! On Ida, what? Who are all these people? I remember actually when this guy showed up, Ida was kicking his ass. When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. I thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there are still more to come. When I mentioned Deca's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison. You best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. You little assholes. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. We shall soon see. On your guard. Okay, I kind of like him. Take him, he's open. Okay, well maybe don't shout that either. Let me go ahead and... Sorry, I'm just spamming this now. Okay, no. Kill the mage first. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have been so scared. But I was still expecting a little bit of fear. Are we not done? Oh no, he's empowered by the hopes of the children. Oh shit. Oh, not the hopes of the children. Never mind, the hopes of the children suck. He's dead. You just stop it and talk to him every time you send to the Rising Stones. Yeah, maybe. I don't seem to be doing any damage to... Never mind. Get your ass clapped, buddy. I should have phrased that differently. You've bested me. I yield. Deca, heal him, you asshole. That was incredible. He beat them both at the same time. We knew you... Cloud? We knew you couldn't lose, Deca. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Now I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I've ever to attempt the same. This is a lot of fun dialogue to eat. Dialogue this season is targeting the NPCs who aren't marked quest objective gets lots of extra tidbits. Yeah. We're finally getting to the part where it's good. So, I guess I can start doing that. Impressive as always, Deca. It is ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won struggles that keep the perils of the realm at bay. Guardians of Eorzea. Yes, that is the most fitting title. Uh-oh, Scooby. Do you recall when first we met? 'Twas at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartano. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why Grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shit, were it not for a desire to continue Grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. 'Twas you who convinced me of the salvation of Eorzea was possible. Aw, thanks, buddy. 'Twas you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsires sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people. These wonderful, often infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish. A wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the signs of the Seventh Dawn alone. No, what is needed is to tackle the roots of the primal threat, and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians. Is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray, let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. I like Alphino. Everyone shits on him for being a teenager who doesn't understand what's going on, but he seems to have a good head on his shoulders, which is why I'm going to feel even worse when he fucks it up. And that's why I'm starring Militaire Sans Frontières. Yeah, you know, that even hits harder because I just watched like a full Metal Gear Solid series retrospective earlier today. It's kind of part of the reason I took a nap for 4 hours yesterday, was I was watching it and I fell asleep. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. We do already have child shoulders? Soldiers, apparently. Just checking to see who's over here. Okay, I'm not going to talk to everyone here. In no small part because, you know, I don't feel like skipping past all their dialogue, and I also don't feel like voicing all their dialogue. So, you know, that's my sin for streaming this. I want to, at some point within the next 10 hours of playtime, make it to Heavensward. If I was reading everyone's individual dialogue, I would still be in ARR right now. Thank you for coming, Deca. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. I'm confused. What this has to do with, like... Why is this different from the Scions? Pray, forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the seventh astral era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet, while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become a source of endless debate. Okay, so it's basically the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, but instead of like a small group that deals with primals, it's a big group to deal with realm-wide threats that aren't primals. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation according to the Scions. It is my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the antecedent. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. Okay, hang on. Real quick. Just want to point out. How are you going to stop this army from being misused? Oh, easy. I'm going to lead it. But as you yourself has witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limits to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Scions command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organization and those of the Science are ultimately identical. I conceded by all concerned. That yawn was canon. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, it is yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Thank you. 'Tis reassuring indeed to know that the Bringer of Light and his discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall. Classic 16-year-old turd starting a paramilitary company. Kids these days. Okay, I can't play for too much longer. Ophelia, what's your opinion on all this? Alphanor has long been laying the groundwork for an organization of his, and he looks to you to help turn his proposal into reality. Pray lend him what aid you can. It's a little bit weird that, like, he's separating off from the organization his grandfather found. Still need to find out what his sister's up to. I'm gonna need to... Maybe that can be a precursor to the extreme stuff, because I know that's hard. I do have one question. Okay, out of curiosity, do they have any opinion? I love making new friends. Alright, cool. The Circle of Knowing, which was two organizations that merged to create the Science. Are these spoilers? Because I don't know any of this. How much is it to teleport to La Nausicaa? Because the alternative is... I have a couple of other alternatives. Honestly, it's fine. Oh, wait, shit, I have an even 300,000. Neat. Spoilers for 1.0, which you can't play anymore. I think they've said this before. I definitely would have written a note on it. That's a nice thing. I know they didn't say it before. At least I'm like 80% 60% confident. 300k is the guild cap for trials? Bullshit! Damn it! Hang on. Give me a second to look at something. I need to Google something real quick. Ah, boy. In the meantime, let me think a little bit. What the fuck? Oh, I'm stupid. Am I stupid? Oh. I apologize. I know this makes for great TV. You're not missing anything. What the fuck? Okay, I'm just stupid. Time to spend money so you can make money again? Spoilers. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I'm doing this right now because it's going to bug me. But yeah, I'm definitely buying the game right now. Because fuck it. if I can understand how it wants me to do it. So there's a lot I'm gonna have to do if I buy it, aren't I? I could just get the starter edition for now. Because if I buy the starter, no, I'm gonna play through all this anyway. Let's just get it out of the way. You know, I'm not going to play for the next week because I'm going to be grinding Pokemon. I apologize. Buying it now means I have to pay a sub for every month. I get it, but let's be honest, I'm kind of okay with giving them money for this. But I'm also not going to play for a week, and I know that when I buy it, I'm going to get 33 days free. So I'm going to actually put it off. I know I've made you sit here for 5 minutes while I sit here and do nothing, but also, whatever. Ah, there you are. I'm ready to send the bridge and speak with Admiral Blufwischen. While the Admiral and I are finalizing permissary boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant to the opportunity. As for potential members, 'tis of no matter should they have already been pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to learn their strength when this situation demands it. And you needn't range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter that we may prepare for the next leg of our journey. I held off buying as long as I could. Yeah, I'm just in a position where, like, I can. And I know I can. And I'm okay with doing it. So, I'm less finicky about, like, getting the absolute max out of this before I start paying for a sub. If it means I get to start doing stuff like using the market board and doing like all these features that have been denied to me, which I'm starting to get to the point where they would be nice to have. A little bit of ease of use. But, again, I'm going to put it off because this is going to be my last Final Fantasy XIV stream for a week minimum. Master Alphino's new organization. Yes, I had heard of the formation of this trial company was in the offing. 'Tis with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Limsa must needs receive my full attention. Ooh, I got a bad feeling about this all of a sudden. Why do you have a blue quest but not on the map? Shit. Oh! It was continuing a quest line. Still. No, I don't want to join the Marauders Guild. What the fuck? So you want to be a Marauder? Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was. I almost just accidentally accepted a new class. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought my full version before I even reached Ultimate Weapon. Yeah. Maybe. I'll get to it at some point. There's a lot I need to do. But, like, there's an unenviable... There's still a bridge I need to cross, which is actually playing this off-stream. I beg your pardon, good sir, but this is the Culinarians Guild. If you're here to dine at the Bismarck, one of our waiters will be along shortly to show you your... Oh, you're not a patron? Might I assume then that you wish to become a culinarian? Oh shit, this is not the right... This is absolutely the wrong spot. I 100% just saw the blue check mark and assumed that's where I was supposed to go. My bad! Sorry, I just kind of walked in here. Y'all enjoy your culinary arts. But yeah, I acknowledge deep in my heart that there's a very big transfer I need to make here, which is playing the game off stream. Because I don't do it very often, and I'm gonna need to, at some point, make that, like, change. where I'm cool with playing the game off stream, where I'm satisfied playing the game off stream, in order to, like, do grinding for a bunch of stuff that I want to do grinding for. But first I gotta prepare for the Pokemon tournament, which I did all day today, but I'm just chilling. An organization with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity. I must say your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that there's a time to act and a time to watch. And I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. Well, shit. Based on the fact that we can do these guys in any order, I'm not very optimistic about getting some yeses out of these people. That is a funny line of animation. Should not have sprinted this. Okay. Well, no point in any teleports anyway. % of players who actually did the crafting job as intended. Most people just buy the items off the MP. Yeah, I know. It just... I'm curious about what the grind is. And I at least want to give it like a shot. Who in the bloody hells do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some sodden knight in shining plate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fop, try knocking on the dandy Carvelian's door. Well, that's a start. Why can't I just recruit, what's-his-face into this? I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Hildebrand. You are not a what's-his-face. In any use of the word. He did not deserve that. He is a king. Oh yeah, we did the Hildebrand quest last time. That's why we got no progress done in the MSQ. A precursor to a United Eorzean Grand Company. While I do admire the scope of your ambition, my responsibilities here at Naldeek and Vilmiers keep me close to the forge. I have not the time to be traipsing hither and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills in armor, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. Yeah. You know, part of me was wondering when we started looking into this, like, you know, a big old grand company that can take care of everything sounds nice, but people's resources are stretched thin as it is. It's going to have to be a hell of a pitch to get some recruits going. But maybe Alphino has a better plan up in mind. Surely, I mean, people joined the Scions just because they thought I was sick. And now I'm, like, super sick. So I think there's still room here for some success. We just gotta go through a few rejections first, you know? Sup, buddy? Well, if it ain't Deca, who the fuck are you? I'd not forget a venturer brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut into Titan's bedchamber. Oh. You remember old Riol, don't you? Formerly of the Company of Heroes, through whistles at Bronze Lake. It ain't often I drag me ass out to Limsa for a drink, but I'm right glad I did. How fare you these days? You looking to put together a new crew? Top tier work. Sounds a right lark, it does. Alrighty, lad, count me in. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into my grave just oh, shit. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Nicole and friends. You've done my own thing. I do that. Whenever I rate someone, I'm like, here, hold this, and then I give them the gift of my chat. And now you are all in my chat. Hello. You did do the thing. Okay. So for people who don't play Final Fantasy XIV, here's a short rundown. Okay. So, I'm sorry, I just really wanted to do that. I thought it was funny. Hi. Will hold me? Okay, so this is Ed for right now. I'm gonna hold Ed. Alright, so let me explain what's going on. Hi, my name's Will, friend of Nicole. That's my best job title, friend of Nicole. I stream very rarely. But yeah, so what's going on? This is Final Fantasy XIV. This whole web of bullshit is Final Fantasy XIV. I'm playing through the game right now and taking notes as we go and sort of figuring it all out as we go. So, right now, we finished the base game. We finished ARR, which if you ever played, to be honest, you can skip. And we're right between the main quest for the base game and the first expansion, Heavensward. And right now, we're trying to recruit heroes for a new army to protect Eorzea. One that's free of all borders and definitely is basically Big Boss but benign. Benign Big Boss. You tell me to go to bed a lot in Nicole's Discord. Was I planning to go to bed soon? Yes. Did Nicole raid me and now it would be rude of me? Also yes. Don't worry about it. And no, you cannot have Totoro. Totoro is very large, and his face is so messed up right now. Totoro is very large, and I love him, but you cannot take him. He's mine. Anyway, a bunch of people just rejected us, and now I feel bad. You're all caught up. We're not gonna worry about it. Where am I actually going? Speak with... Oh, the airship landing. That's right. Okay. Alright, a bit of a walk over there. But yeah. How was, Shit, I know what you were streaming because I saw it. How was your stream, Nicole? You were streaming... Dredge, I think? Yeah. Because you were talking about perfectly normal fishing. I assume it was great. I assume that nothing went wrong. I look at Nicole and I'm like, yeah, nothing bad is gonna happen here. Only normal, happy, and calm things. I can't think of one monster fucker in Nicole's chat. Nope, not a single one comes to mind. It was a very normal fishing game with totally normal fish. Yeah. Yeah. Not the right person to talk to. How the fuck do I get to the airship landing? There we go. Let's go. That's because you were streaming. Yeah, so I guess I didn't see it. That's fair. You've disappointed me, but that's fair. Oh, and I apologize to everyone new here, but I do try my best to do the voice acting. And Nicole is a professional voice actor. Nicole, I have had my notes up the whole time. I'm gonna add a channel Dean, which is like, Will, your notes are up, you stupid idiot. I do my best to voice act. Nicole is a professional voice actor. I haven't voice acted anything in my life except for 30 hours of ARR, so please excuse me. Deca, your recruiting went well, I trust? I'm curious as to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Limsa Lominsa. A member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I too was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder Seeds here proceeds as smoothly. Pray, continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at Nofika's altar. Instead of Big Boss, we have little shit. Yeah. People keep shitting on, Alphino. But I like Alphino. Alphino's great. He was a little shit when we first met him, but now he's doing great. Definitely not a single loot person to Cold Stream whatsoever. Okay. Let's see. We have some recruiting to do, or we... Oh, we gotta meet him at Nofika's altar. Yeah, that's fair. For those of you who have played Final Fantasy XIV before, please excuse my complete lack of knowledge as to what's going on. I literally almost bought the trial and then decided I've got a bit of a... My whole next week is going to be completely out of whack with me going to Portland for the Pokemon Regional. Something I'm very excited for and I spent all day preparing for with my brother, but I'm going to get slapped. My audience with the Elder Seats here is due to commence momentarily. I'd be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the well of potential candidates has run dry, let's rendezvous at the airship ticket counter as before. Alright. A quick jog around the city. Just a little bit. Who am I okay, we did the Company of Heroes and Limp Solomitsa. Who have we talked to in Gridania before that isn't dedicated to something super important? That'd be willing to join? That's a hard question, actually. Well, there's the sages that taught me how to be a conjurer. They feel like kind of an odd choice considering that they're tied to my job. Hey, Laurentius, what's up? Oh gods, can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? Eh? Could it be that you don't remember me? Well, it is I, Laurentius, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Buchanan's. Yeah, I remember. Well, of course you do. I was wondering if Gaul had changed me more than I'd realized. Not that I have any particular wish to be recognized after my shameful conduct. The less said of my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventurer? What business brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? And what is your policy on reformed convicts? As matters stand, the Wood Whalers will have naught more to do with me. This may be just the second chance I was looking for. Evidence told, you say? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this, I promise you. I'm a changed man. I don't trust this man for shit. Thinking about it, I'm not sure I trust the other guy I recruited. Alphino, I think that maybe we might have a problem stewing. I don't know. It's pronounced jail will, just an archaic spelling, but it's the same word. How do you know that? Fair enough. You got me there. Who is this one? Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let's return to the guild and rest ere your tormented back gives up on you for good. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. We were just... Oh, Decca, isn't it? It has been some time since our paths crossed outside the Copperville mines. Why, you were barely more than a novice adventurer then, but look how far you've come. I thought she was about to say that Mother Mayonne was proud of me. Mother Mayonne tells me 'twas you who felled the fearsome black wolf. And now you seek stout-hearted souls. To fill the ranks of a new order. Well, your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yeah, I'll do it. This is the very thing I've spent my entire adventuring career working towards. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Isildur home safely. What's your opinion, buddy? My back is perfectly fine, I tell you. You'll have to tie me to my bed if you think it'll prevent me from... Oh! Ow! Well, mayhaps I will rest for just a short while. Yeah, I know that feeling. That's fair. Hey, I don't mean to raise alarm, but isn't this the asshole that was the waiter or the... He gave us leave to, like, the Cursed Manor? I don't think I want to recruit this dude. You would offer this old man a place in your company of champions. I'm both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Yeah, I'm pretty puzzled too. Hang on. Pray, forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. I've sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land. Honestly, thank God. Maybe don't do that. Saren! What's up? Hypogene Jail. Oh, Bloodborne makes a lot more sense now. I heard you were talking about me. I don't know what you're talking about besides the... Okay, yes. Someone mentioned... Okay, context. This art on the back wall is of the... Spoiler. It's of the Radiance and Hollow Knight. And I got it as sort of like a pseudo trophy of all the hours I put into that. And then someone mentioned that, hey, if you get another trophy for Final Fantasy, you can get art from Saren. And I was like, that's probably horny. And that was it. This is not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited. And this company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise, but its duties appear much less than focus. I must refuse your invitation until such a time as your organization is more organized. Fair is fair. You know what? We got 2 recruits here, so that's something. Maybe it's probably just because, like, this is the place I started. So I get a couple more Gridanian people. I was talking about your very good Dark Knight art. But I'm still terrified of what the hell it could be. It's more, less the Radiance and more the Void Entity. Yeah, but shush. Shh. It's a secret that will help us later. It's horny, but in a if you like swords and armor and faceless dudes kind of way. Achoo! That was weird. What news, Deca? For my part, fuck, I completely forget what a voice Alphino had. How do voice actors keep a consistent voice for the characters? And I know what you're saying, they don't. But, like, still. What? Could you link me the DK art Saren and DM? Saren, just post it here. Show off. Flex your muscles a little bit. And then I'll open the link and I'll go, oh! And then I'll move on. What news, Deca? For my part, the elder seat... What? Ah! What news, Deca? The elder seats... For my part, the elder seats here was most amenable to our requirements. A former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer. Our company will not lack for variety, that much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Ul'dah while the iron is hot? Let's meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Does this link work? You know what? I was expecting hornier. And no, I'm not putting that on my wall. With no offense to Saren, but some offense to my friends who would go in here, look at that wall art, and be like, Will, I have newfound opinions I must tell you about. And I'll be like, oh, okay, do tell. And they'll be like, well, you see that wall art you have of the big, strong knight who's glaring at me with a red eye? And I'm like, yes, of course. And they're like, you know, the red eye is important. And I'll be like, why is the red eye important? And they'll be like, okay, so you see, there's some people who are angry. And they're like, okay, but why is anger important in this situation? And they'll go, okay, so listen, sometimes I want people to be angry at me. And I'll go, I don't understand the benefits of someone being angry at you. Like, is this like a sort of exploring all the emotions, like how some people play horror games? And they'll be like, no, I'm just horny. And I'll be like, oh! Anyway, the cutscene's over. It's alright. Alright. Man, where the hell... I'm still nervous. Some part of me expects this to succeed, because I feel like it's trying to set stuff up, but to be honest, the conclusion of this might just be setting up Alphino being more doubtful in his abilities when he fucks this up. So we'll see how that goes. Ul'dah, the gilded city where one's fortune defines one's worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and that this file lake proves as successful as the previous two. Might I suggest descending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts? Yeah, sure, buddy. You got it. I thought that was funny. I thought it was very funny. What are these guys doing? And how do I join them? Oh. Well, they're doing something. I won't worry about it. What is this? A fighting arena? What is this? Oh, okay, this is the gladiator pit. That makes more sense. Hmm? Wait, you're the man who came to Little Alamigo looking for that little masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't... Well, I'd probably be dead and a whole lot more of my friends besides. Who were such fools. That prince to the left of the linked one is still so amazing. I love it. Don't look, Will. Damn, I wish I had that ass. Nice. Sorry, what were we talking about? Anyway, that disaster really got me to thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I'd been manipulated and vowed to make myself of a more worldly man. So, here I am. A new company of champions. And you say it will take me to all corners of the realm? That sounds like exactly the kind of opportunity I need. Oh, don't worry. I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Alamigo. I prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. Alright, sure. Kick ass, bud. We got a lot of people to talk to. And a long ways to go to do it. Glad he is Guildmaster, my beloved. Are they a good job quest? Are they a cool person? Or are you just horny for them? Be honest. Tell me what's up. Oh, what a happy coincidence. Do you remember me, perchance? I am Cern of the Church of St. Adama Landema. Thank you again for your timely rescue. And I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying upon Drybone's less fortunate. A most unsettling business. Are you here with your companion? Thancred, was it? Ah, 'tis new companions you seek then. Your proposed organization sounds a powerful force to good, but my place is at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. Always nervous when priests are preying upon folk, so always nervous. Okay, I regret my words a little bit, but only a little. I know you! How are you gonna help me? I'm sorry. You wish to recruit me? Is this some new... Fuck. She would obviously have a deeper voice. Look at her. She's badass. Her muscles must be rippling under that shirt. How do I do a deep feminine How do I do a deep voice at all? I'm sorry. You wish to recruit me? Is this some new fashion manner of propositioning a lady? Well, I'm afraid you are wasting your time. This lady is already spoken for. Good day to you, sir. I will get to Drip later. Don't worry about it. Just had to yell at a stranger real quick. She would have that hell of an RR. I tried to RR so hard for so long with Tom and with Nicole, and they did their best to teach me. And I still can only do like an Ayla. Like, it's so bad. I can't do the full like RR. Even that's just like too high a pitch. Whatever. You'd be surprised what rumors drift down to Pearl Lane. I know of this glorious new company of yours and just how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street say your organization is funded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. I don't even know of anyone who's funding us. So that's news to me. And alarming. A company that looks to cure the ills of the realm entire? Listen, friend, I can scarce bear the complaints of the next all over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation. Well, shit. To be honest... Hey! I saw you teleport in. The magic is lost. You fucked up. You fucked it. You goofed it. You goofed it, Bryce. Landibert legitimately is one of my favorite side characters. I'm sorry, which one was that? Tell us more about Tom's RR. Well, how do you think that ocean and dredge got filled? The water level was originally 10 feet deeper before... Never mind, I'm not finishing this joke. How fair to you, Deca? What hidden gems did the street of Ul'dah offer up to your unrelenting gaze? A single Alamegan youth? Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people was born in no small part from the victories you yourself have won. Thank you, Deca. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. This is going to go poorly. And yes, we are free to begin, but once you finish Heavensward, it does cost money. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessings. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the documents signed, and the finances secure. There is naught to prevent me from taking the next step. You're concerned by the Syndicate's involvement, well, as was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of the contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. As for the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we shall waste no more of it. Let's return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for a united Eorzea. How is this gonna fuck up? Oh, cutscene! Go on. And now we get to hear what good voice acting sounds like, as long as it's Alphinaud speaking. And as long as there's... Damn that ass, though.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alphinaud's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation. Yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'Dan law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
She's got a point.
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Okay, so here's the problem. If a character cries, I am very susceptible to crying. And I'm not close to crying in that situation. But those are the first time they showed, like, they're clearly pushing facial expressions and tear physics. I do not doubt at some point Final Fantasy XIV will make me cry, and that makes me feel bad. Are you having fun, Bryce? Okay, well now that worked. Anyway, time to go back to the Rising Stones. Oi! Hey! Save hat! Save hat! Come on, wave to me, but oh no, they're in the middle of a cutscene. Damn it. I was really excited. Okay, wait. Wave back. Wave back. Don't you dare fucking... This game is bullshit, actually. This community is toxic garbage. I'm so sorry, Wooloo. Wooloo did not deserve that. I threw them and they immediately came back to me. They knew that they did nothing wrong. There's certain points in Shadow Breakers that I break down like a baby, even though I've seen it a minimum of 20 times. Cool. I'm gonna die. Is my... I just added the text chat. It's still working, right? It's still working. That is not a journey I soon wish to repeat. But I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of all our effort is at hand. I must see to the preparations for the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your services, Deca. I'm certain that the Antecedent will be relieved to see you free for other duties. Okay, we might as well make a note real quick. I'm sorry, what was the name of this? Champions of Eorzea? Guardians of Eorzea? Something of Eorzea? Might as well light it over by the Scions. So we've got the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And where did I put Grandkid? Okay, so there's Alpha now. I do not believe you've been given the official name yet. No, we have. Alphino at the duel was like, oh, Guardians of Eorzea or something. Okay. Fine. We'll worry about it in a minute. Greetings, Deca. Alvaro tells me all is in place to begin his trial company. The Scion shall certainly be grateful to have the support of such an organization. The inaugural ceremony is set to take place here at the Rising Stones. The young gossip is cooperating with Alvaro to see that all is in readiness, so I'm afraid the recruits themselves have been left to their own devices for the time being. Quite a number of new faces have arrived at Revenant's Toll of late, and I wonder if Slackborn might now find himself overwhelmed. Would you speak with him and see if there's aught he requires? Thank you, Raggedy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good news, you didn't miss anything. Bad news, whoops. Alright, how about we finish this quest, and then we'll do one quick random person dungeon, and then I'll go to bed. What can I do for you, Deca? I thought you'd have your fans? I thought you'd have your hands full helping out with the new arm of the Scions. Heh! I barely noticed your recruits arrive, which was barely a trickle compared to the flood of treasure hunters we have passed through here every day. While I appreciate your offer of aid, 'tis more your burden that concerns me. I'm told this trial company will answer directly to the antecedent, so I trust that means less work for you in the long run. Slackborn! The shipment, we couldn't... Oh, gods, woman, what befell? We were bringing a shipment to Revenant's Toll, provisions earmarked for the frontier effort. Damn, who did her makeup, though? But just as we sought to cross over into Mordana, we were set upon by brigands. I believe they may have been heretics. There were many, too many. We only escaped with our lives by abandoning the supplies. Pray forgive us. It is not to forgive. Provisions can be replaced, but smart soldiers are hard to find. Take your rest, and I'll have someone along to tend to those wounds. Ah, what to do. If heretics are involved, then this is likely to be more than a case of simple thievery. Ishgard will need to be informed. Ah, shit! What's did these supplies... Oh, I thought he was going to talk to me. What's did these supplies originate? House Fortem. We collected the provisions from Camp Dragonhead proper. Understood. I shall see that they are praised of this development. Deca, were you not on good terms with the Knights of House Fortemps? I'll be sending them a missive immediately, of course, but I would also have you travel there and offer your considerable talents. Yes, I realize I contradict my earlier hopes to lighten your load, but I need someone who can help bring this incident to a satisfactory conclusion. Our favorable relations with Ishgard are far too important to risk half measures. Thank you for your understanding. I am certain that Lord Harshafont will be glad of your assistance. Oh cool, so Shadowbreakers is gonna break me. That's good to know. Especially because I specifically keep forgetting that Shadowbreakers is a fucking expansion. Shadowbreakers, isn't it? That's not the one that I forget is an expansion. It's Storm... something. It's the second expansion that I always forget exists because no one ever mentioned it. Shadowbringers is its third expansion, right? It's Heaven's Word, I don't remember, Shadowbringers, and Walker. Stormblood, yeah. Which, from my understanding, isn't bad. It's just the most forgotten of the four. Well, 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 if it isn't my fine friend Deca Salvo. Would you care for a place of roast cockerel? Some mulled wine? No? Oh, I see you've not come into my hall merely to escape the biting cold. I was in fact on the verge from opening an urgent missive from Revenant's Toll, and I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence. Okay. We will do one dungeon. One. So based on the cutscene, the signs within the Syndicate's pocket all AR then? Yikes. No. So the Scion's funding did come from the Three Nations, and maybe they'll backfill. Maybe they'll, I forget the term for it. What's the term for where they fix plot holes backwards? Retcon. Maybe they'll retcon that that's the case. But the Scions are very independent. The Syndicate really didn't exist in name until post-ARR, from the best of my memory. But no. It's kind of weird. I think there's some conflicting information. I think Slaffborn's confused. Because this new army that we're forming isn't going to answer to the antecedent. It's going to answer to, I guess, Alpha No? It's a separate organization, so I don't know exactly what the plan is. Okay. This stretch is expansive water perpetually covered in heavy mist. Hidden with its impenetrable shroud is Hullbreaker Isle, so named for having smashed innumerable hapless vessels into flotsam over the centuries. In the wake of the calamity, however, it has come to be that the mist would lift under certain conditions. On once to say, a regiment sailed into the area to pull not only the isle itself, but the wreck of the Har, the flagship of the dread pirate Mistbeard. The discovery has rekindled interest in Mistbeard's legendary horde interest and hunters on over, and now scrambling to find passes to the elusive isle. Yeah, I'll do that. Only because you didn't do the gladiator quest, huh? Lolorito explicitly did give Esperbane Aetherite to spite the Scions. Yes! But they also moved out of Ul'dah because they didn't want to be influenced by it anymore. I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, yeah, I guess. But also it was never really explicitly stated, so it kind of feels like a retcon. Oh, one of those things. I'm gonna immediately say GG first time. Please excuse any confusion over mechanics. Card. It's the first time I've ever said that, but I don't often party with full randos, so. No worries, Deca. Ain't that just an absolute sweetie. Mind the... LOL! That one's on me. They literally said mind the bear traps, and I looked down to read that message and just immediately stepped in a bear trap. Oh shit, what is happening here? Tank? Oh my god. Swift cast, raise. What the fuck happened with the tank there? Did the tank step in a bear track and then they weren't able to mitigate or something? That's on me, but oh well. That shouldn't hurt too bad. At least it happened at the very start. Not a promising start, but Jesus. Also, why wasn't I spamming Holy? Okay, watching for bear traps now. Able to get that off you. I also have Benediction. I do remember that now. Should probably make more use of it. Watching for the bear traps, not stepping in the bear traps. They were having a laugh after stepping in the trap. That's on me. That is so on me. Oh my god, they fucking got me. Oh my god, that was so my fault. Not stepping in that bear trap. Oh boy, can we really take all of this? I have some worries. Oh god, what happened to them? Where's benediction? Where the fuck is my benediction? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Heal, 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 heal. Where the fuck is benediction? Where? I don't see it. It's shift 1, Will. It's shift 1. Get a holy off. Okay. Benediction is shift 1. Jesus, you stupid fuck. You moved all your spells and then you got confused. Damn it! I moved benediction so that I would remember where it was. I remember now. I'm okay. I'm still flustered after stepping in that goddamn bear trap. That's a big ass ape. Shift 1 is such an awkward button for me to hit too. There's no bear traps in here at least. Oh, there are minor goblins to deal with. But we seem to be just focusing down the Sasquatch? No, okay. Vulnerability up again. Is that a problem? This feels like a problem. Should I be worried about this? I'm watching the tank's health with great interest. Fun on the ready with benediction. I'm gonna take this chance to just get a free cure off. It's fine. We're fine. Yeah. She should... Question for chat. Did anyone start limbs in? How early was she stole her? Sorry, I apologize. I should be paying more attention. I'm just busy trying to make sure I don't get my ass clapped. This isn't even a hard dungeon. I just fucked up really, really badly. Oh my god, you pissed off every single mimic in the game. You sure you don't want to piss off another one? I was joking. Okay, that one wasn't a mimic. But this is going to be a bit of a problem. Especially with them being poisoned to shit. What the fuck? Okay, I actually am not allowed to talk shit though. Let's be fair. Oh, that was necessary for the dungeon. Okay, cool. No, I will never talk shit again. I did step in a bear trap the second the fucking thing started. Oh my god, I'm genuinely happy that happened, and I'm gonna be laughing about that until I stop streaming, and probably when I try to go to bed. Oh shit. Keep up with the goddamn tank. Oh boy, more of these assholes. Oh boy, a lot of these assholes. Let's just spam holy to do some area of effect damage to all of them. Get rid of this poison. Is it the dungeon that gives you banana seeds? What? I have some questions, some concerns. The hard mode or when the Maelstrom would convert this island into the training ground. Neat! So we found a mystical island, thought lost to time, and we were just like, you know what we could do? We could kill some people here. We could practice killing some people here. Is the tank okay? No. Okay. They're fine. Do I open this treasure coffer? I don't know, and I'm scared to try. Okay, it was treasure. I wasn't sure. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to put it in there or if that would activate a trap, and I was genuinely scared to check. Hold, please. Oh, okay. Well. Shit, hang on. I don't remember the name of it. About that bear trap. Alright, this gives me time to talk to chat. Sorry about that. I've been very focused trying not to die. It's been going not great. What bear trap? Oh, I like these people. What a bunch of pals. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just, God, healing in these dungeons always fucking throws me for a loop. It always just makes me, start panicking. I guess, to be fair, that kind of happens whenever I play games. If you were watching the Pokemon stream yesterday, you know that I just throw myself into a, okay, talk through what I'm working through so that makes more sense to me type of mood. Fun fact, back in high school, when I was doing math, I had to, I missed, like a month of work or something, and I had to do I had to play a bunch of catch up. And in order to help me through that, I would just sit at the table and I would talk through what I was doing for math, and my dad was infinitely amused by it, because all that would happen was I would forget the name for stuff, like I always do. Like I always do still. And I would just make up random names for the mathematical stuff I was doing. I'd be like, okay, so I'm looking at a vector, and I need to rotate this vector into this other plane through a process. I don't remember what this process is called. I'm just going to call it bob. Okay, so I need to bob this vector, and that will let me... Alright, well, they explode. Just making up names for shit. I've always been a little bit head empty and not understanding how stuff works. Oh, shit. I also assume that I just don't want to walk into these water orbs. But in terms of damage, we seem to be fine. Oh, besides that person who just got Ian. And that person who just... Oh! Oh my god! Should I be... Oh no. Okay, I didn't realize I was supposed to go in. Oh no! Shift 1! Shift 1! Okay, I thought I was about to die, so I benedicted myself. They're in trouble. Let me just get them up real quick, because it's not like the tank's in any danger. I should have realized I should have got... Bubble now. Yes, okay. Pay more attention to people in the chat, Will. Okay, I definitely spilt benediction on myself, but, you know. All classes, blah, 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 all classes. Vitality. Okay, all these are pass for me. Thank God for lack of fall damage. I'm just kind of... Oh, I was kind of assuming we would keep running. Yep, there it is. There's the rest of these fuckers. Oh my god! Oh my god! Can I get a holy off before the tank dies? Answer? Yes. I'm stuck and can't move. I think there was some debuff on the tank that was making them tankless. Did I see that? Physical damage taken is up. Yeah, okay. It also got spewed on me because I was just standing next to the tank. It looked stupid. Are they standing in a geyser and dying? Oh my god, what is happening to them? Is the difference between dying and spending benediction cooldown? Spend benediction. Fair enough. Interwall. Also fair enough. I'm just absolutely fucking terrified of accidentally killing us. I'm almost excited to make it to Shadowbreaker and pick up Mechanalist just because I know that, like, I'm not going to enjoy DPS queues. But also, holy shit, not having the entire party ride or die on me not fucking up would be kind of nice. Even though I at least know now to, oh, this is going to be a lot of damage on the tank very quickly. Shit, 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 shit. Do I swift cast Holy here? Yeah. Okay, we're fine. If you're feeling saucy, Will, you can also swift cast Holy at the start of the fight. Well, yeah. Thanks. Sorry. I promise I didn't read what you were saying. That's what I used to do. I used to use swift cast for Holy because I didn't know what else I would use it for. Because using it on res, honestly, it never occurred to me until someone in the dungeon was like, why didn't you swift cast res me? And I was like, oh my god, why didn't I? So that seems bad. Okay, we're just jumping into it. Ow. Well, the tentacles aren't doing any damage, so that's good. Geysers begin to erupt. I'm just gonna do what they do and hope that I'll be okay. It's not hard mode. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, that way. Gonna go ahead and give us a regen because I'm scared. Yep, not to the geyser yet. At least these things are dying super fast. Uh-oh. Okay. We've split up now. We have split up, and that is a problem. These things are still doing no damage, though. Maybe I'm freaking out over nothing. Holding res is common strategy because it's a long... Yeah, it's 8 seconds. Jesus. What the fuck is going... Oh, that... I was wondering why they were so low damage. I didn't realize they fucking went all the way over here. If you got a green thing over your head, a tornado's about to hit you, get away from us. Was I not paying attention? I 100% wasn't looking. That's probably on me. I assume I fucked up. That seems bad. Do we go join them? Yep. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Goodbye. I don't know how big that tornado is, but... Where's the team? Wait, where is the team? Oh, God. Tank! I can't heal those people because they're... Where is the party? Ow. What's going on? Why can't I move? Oh, shit. Should I not be over there with them then? I feel like I should be. Yeah. Okay, well, they got whirlwinded. Oh god, 2 of them are getting whirlwinded now. Ow, I'm stunned. Does that just mean I'm fucked now? How long is this stun for? 5 more seconds? Oh, for God's sake. These things aren't even doing damage, they're just annoying. Get a medic off before they leave. Thank you. Are we done? Okay. It's just really tedious and longer than it needs to be. That's neat though. I assume there's a hard version of this dungeon. Thank you for playing. Big shout out to that bear trap. Farewell and good luck. Hey. You know what? If the one thing I did was make some random person in the dungeon cackle like an idiot because I stepped into a fucking bear trap, that's all I care about. Any loot for me this dungeon? No, nothing. Pass on that, grade on that, because I don't have the ability to use that, but yeah. Alright. Deca bear trap salvo. No. Objectively incorrect. Where was the next main story quest? It was up in the dragon area that I can't remember the name of. Let's turn in this quest and then let's turn in for the night because it is an hour later than I meant to start streaming. Apologize for the frame rate. I'm alt tabbed right now to see who's streaming right now for a raid. What the hell? Where? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I don't know how to get up there, actually. We're gonna find it out. Yeah, this is nice. We made a little bit of progress on the MSQ. I don't want to go up, do I? I want to go up. Never mind. But we made a fair amount of progress on the MSQ, so I'm happy about that. God fucking damn Limsa. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, yes, I remember this actually. We gotta turn it into old, definitely not Mistbeard. Made a fair amount of progress on the MSQ. Alphanaught is forming a PMC. Carrier was not joking about that, apparently. We still have some problems to deal with. Like... What exactly is going on in Ul'dah? There, for people who don't know, there's a merchant there, Teleji, who's kind of maybe possibly fomenting a bit of a revolution, or at least causing a revolt, so that the Ul'dah people have a reason to break a treaty and settle neutral ground. So that he can take the neutral ground, so that he can take the ruins on the neutral ground, so that he can become super powerful. So that's a problem. We don't like that. We don't like it when people are super powerful who aren't us. This is all very meaningful, and I apologize, but I'm just gonna go. Can I skip this? Yep. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit stupid. But yeah, no. So now all we gotta worry about at this point, next time in the main story quest, we are dealing with possible bandits slash whatever taking our shit. That's bad. I know that. Yeah. And I don't have many people to raid right now, but I might as well raid. So we're gonna raid an old. He streams sometimes. He's kind of a chill dude. He actually used to be. I first found out of him because he used to be a Rainbow Six Siege pro, like way back in the day, like 2 or 3 years ago. But that's long, long behind him. And he's playing Deceive Inc., which is an interesting game that I've heard about before. So yeah, go enjoy this guy Mo Digga. From my memory, and it's been a second, but he's pretty chill, and I really hope you enjoy his stream. And also I hope that you all have a good evening, and that you have a good rest of your week. Let's go, sailors, it's Monday. Yeehaw. Bye-bye! Alright. And goodbye to YouTube. Good night. Good night, good night.
Mo, hold this. Thanks.